Sarah, a 28-year-old woman from Dahab, had been contemplating shaving her head for a long time as an act of self-expression and liberation. She had researched the process and was fully prepared for the transformation. On a sunny afternoon, Sarah set out on a road trip with her close friend, Dahab. They embarked on the journey before Sarah entered the barbershop, as she wanted to mark this significant moment with a memorable experience. Before reaching the barbershop, Sarah took the time to wash her hair thoroughly, ensuring that it was clean and free of any styling products. She wanted to approach this transformation with a fresh start. She did not dye her hair beforehand, preferring to embrace her natural color. When they arrived at a bustling street, Sarah and Dahab noticed a traditional barbershop with a vibrant red and white striped pole rotating outside. Feeling a mix of nervousness and excitement, Sarah stepped into the barbershop, determined to go through with her decision. Inside, she was greeted by the barber, Raz, a skilled professional who had experience with various haircuts, including shaved heads. Sarah expressed her desire for a completely shaved head, symbolizing her journey of self-discovery and liberation. Raz prepared his tools, which included a set of high-quality clippers with different attachments. He carefully selected the attachment that would provide the closest shave, as Sarah wanted her head to be completely smooth. Raz made sure the clippers were properly sanitized and the attachment was securely fastened before proceeding. Sarah sat in the barber chair, feeling a mix of anticipation and nervousness. Raz began by running the clippers through her hair, gradually removing the length. The shape of her hair gradually transformed, revealing her scalp underneath. With each pass of the clippers, Sarah's appearance started to change, and she experienced a mixture of shock and excitement. Once all the hair was buzzed off, Ross gently applied a warm towel to Sarah's head, removing any loose hair and providing a soothing sensation. As Sarah looked at herself in the mirror, she couldn't help but feel a sense of pride and liberation. It was a transformative moment that validated her decision. As Sarah and Dahab left the barbershop, they encountered stares and questions from strangers on the street. Some people were curious about her decision and approached her with respectful inquiries, while others simply observed in silence. Despite the attention, Sarah felt a newfound freedom within herself. The initial shock of her appearance gradually faded away, replaced by a strong sense of self-acceptance and confidence. Sarah and Dahab continued their road trip, with Sarah's newly shaved head becoming a topic of conversation during their travels. Sarah's decision to shave her head sparked discussions about societal beauty standards, individuality, and self-confidence. Dahab admired Sarah's courage and supported her fully, reinforcing the idea that self-expression should be celebrated and embraced. Throughout their journey, Sarah encountered different reactions from people they encountered. Some admired her boldness and praised her for challenging conventional beauty norms. Others were more puzzled or curious, approaching Sarah with questions about her decision and engaging in conversations that encouraged them to question their own perceptions of beauty. As Sarah interacted with strangers, she noticed a pattern emerging. People who initially stared or questioned her appearance were often inspired by her confidence and authenticity. Some even shared their own stories of wanting to break free from societal expectations but being hesitant to take the leap. Sarah's decision to shave her head became a catalyst for open dialogue about self-expression and self-acceptance. As time went on, Sarah's shaved head became a symbol of empowerment, not only for herself, but for others as well. She started receiving messages from people who had come across her story, expressing how her journey had inspired them to embrace their true selves and break free from the constraints of societal beauty standards. Sarah realized that her decision had a ripple effect, encouraging others to celebrate their unique identities and pursue their own acts of liberation. During the road trip, Sarah and Dahab explored breathtaking landscapes, engaging in meaningful conversations about identity, freedom, and the importance of self-expression. Sarah's shaved head became a constant reminder of her courage and the transformative power of embracing one's true self. In the end, Sarah's journey of self-expression and liberation was not just about a physical change, but a deep internal transformation. Shaving her head symbolized shedding societal expectations and embracing her individuality. It allowed her to reclaim ownership of her body and redefine beauty on her terms. Sarah returned from her road trip with a renewed sense of self-confidence, carrying the lessons and experiences she gained throughout her journey. Her shaved head became a permanent mark of her courage and authenticity, reminding her every day of the freedom she found in embracing her true self. And as she walked through life with her head held high, Sarah became an inspiration to those around her, encouraging others to find their own paths to self-expression and liberation. As Sarah settled back into her everyday life, she found that her shaved head became a source of strength and resilience. She faced challenges and obstacles with a newfound sense of confidence, knowing that she had already conquered her own fears and embraced her true self. At work, Sarah noticed a shift in how she was perceived. Colleagues and superiors began to recognize her for her inner qualities and contributions rather than her appearance. Her shaved head became a symbol of her authenticity, sparking conversations about breaking free from societal norms and embracing diversity. Sarah's decision also influenced her personal relationships. Friends and family members who initially questioned her choice came to understand and appreciate the depth of her self-expression. They admired her ability to defy expectations and admired her for living her truth unapologetically. Embracing her shaved head also had unexpected benefits for Sarah's self-care routine. With no hair to worry about styling or maintaining, she had more time and energy to focus on other aspects of her well-being. She explored new hobbies, engaged in activities that brought her joy, and prioritized self-care practices that nourished her mind, body, and soul. Over time, Sarah's shaved head became an integral part of her identity. It was no longer just a symbol of self-expression, but a reminder of her resilience, authenticity, and unwavering commitment to living life on her own terms. She became an advocate for self-acceptance and body positivity, using her story to inspire others to embrace their own unique forms of self-expression.